Welcome back to snitch 444. If you're new here, welcome. If you're turning back, welcome back. This video right here gonna be for my Pisces. Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, good stuff that influencing your chart. Hope everyone having a blessed and beautiful Sunday. May God continue to bless each and every one of you all. Thank y'all for being here, for liking, for commenting, for subscribing. I appreciate you all. This is the second reading for today. I already did one reading. I think it was for Cancer. This one is going to be for Pisces. This could resonate with you at any time, past, present, future. You may know the person, you may not know the person. This could be any and everybody in your energy. You could be a cross watcher. You could be dealing with the person, you may not be dealing with the person. There could be a common friend, there could be a common family member, this could be any and everybody that came across your energy some kind of way. But let me read this real quick. This is for entertainment only. Please use your discernment when watching tarot. Tarot has no gender. Flip, switch the roles however it fits into your life. Please do not make any certain decision about a situation in your life. If you feel triggered, please do not watch. You would like to know more on your situation, please feel free to email me. My email be in the description box below. Thank y'all once again for being here. But the message that I got was, you're going to get an important letter. This could be dealing about a father figure, in your mother. Like, this mother could have kept this. This could be an important letter about your mother and your father. Someone could be a hot investigator to find you, to tell you the truth about who your father is, tell you the truth about your mother. Your mother could have been keeping a secret about your father. Your father could have left you inheritance. Your father could have heart problems. They might be in the hospital, but somebody's going to travel towards you, to give you the important letter. When you get the important letter, move in silence, because this is going to bring in your Ace of Cups. This is going to be an offer, or this is going to be your Ace of Cups. You may have to testify in court about something, but you don't have to move in silence. Don't let nobody know what's going on with you, because there's an investigator here. Like, you got investigator here, and then we got Agent Smith here. Like, this could be an Agent Smith in your engine and around you that don't hire the investigator to find you, or don't hire this investigator to pull up dirt about you, because you supposed to, somebody trying to send you an important letter to give you something, but they don't made up lies and false allegations about you, and somebody done hired an investigator. The Agent Smith and your engine done hired an investigator to dig up dirt on you to find out who you is and what you is, but this investigator gonna be a snitch in your energy. Like, that's a snitch in your energy and around you. Somebody could be down Union Street. You could be from a part of a union, Union Station, something about Union, maybe Union Station, somebody be taking a train in New York City, I hear A train, but this person is following around at stores, doctor's offices, wherever you go. They're trying to dig up dirt on you. This person could be driving Nissan. It could have a torpedo, but these, but there's an investigator that don't hire, that this Agent Smith don't hire this investigator to dig up dirt on you, but because you supposed to receive an important letter about your father, but they don't have any investigation to dig up dirt on you, so you can't get your inheritance. But this investigator gonna be a snitch. This investigator probably come travel towards you and let you know that he was hired by somebody to keep tabs on you, to follow you around, to see what you do, to see how you make your money, to see how you live, so he can report back to the Agent Smith in your life, so you can't get this important letter about your father figure, so you won't find out who your real mother is. This could be a mother in your energy. They're trying to keep this father figure away from you, or this father figure trying to keep the secret about your mother, or your mother trying to keep the secret about your father, but you are very connected to mother, you connected to Mother Earth, You're very intuitive. You could be seeing a white owl, you could be seeing a hawk, a cardinal, a blue jay, a, um, a crow, but pay attention when you see these birds. I'm gonna put all the cards back in and then I'm gonna reshuffle them up. But you're gonna get an important letter about your father. This father might be traveling towards you, or the investigator gonna travel towards you and let you know that Agent Smith hired them. They're gonna be a snitch on this Agent Smith, cause this person is an Agent Smith in your life. Could have been a father, or could have been somebody connected to this father. They don't want you to get this important letter, about your inheritance, find out who your father really and truly is, or who your mother really and truly is. They're trying to figure out who you really and truly is. But this Agent Smith gonna be a snitch on whoever hired them. Like if you see somebody looking odd and suspicious at the store, just like don't give them no attention. Just act like you walk around the store, try to divert, try to shake them up. Like somebody might be following you around at the store, and you might notice it, but so you may try to shake them up in the store. You might go one way, but you go the other way, and they lose sight of you. They lose which way you go, and you might not even getting in at the grocery store. You may end up just leaving your whole basket and going and leaving. You might scare you, might frighten you. You might be like don't like that's what they want you to do. They want you to be afraid. Like they want you to be afraid. But if somebody follow you around the store, pay it no mind. They want you to be afraid. They want you to be scared. If you don't feel comfortable, just like walk around the store, or just try to like lose them in the store and leave the basket and leave the store. Hurry up or hide in the bathroom, whatever you have to do. Just make sure that these people they're trying to shake up your they're trying to shake up your foundation. They're trying to make you scared. But there's an Agent Smith working with somebody with an investigator um try to find information, dig up dirt about you, you know, spying on you through audio, spying on you through camera and audio. So you might have books in your house. You might need to do, I don't know, if they got apps or whatever, how you might have to hire somebody to come in. I wouldn't hire, but try to figure out if you got books or cameras in your home. Somebody maybe dealing with somebody maybe got an extra key to your house and put cameras or something in your home, auto in your home, that watch you, because you protected by spiritual animals. High priestess, you very intuitive, you very grounded, this could be you a high priest in your energy, but like you very protected. I hear from the high priestess. This may be voodoo hoodoo, whoever in your energy that's a high priestess, or you could be the high priestess, Pisces. But you very got spiritual animal that protecting you right now. Like I said, pay attention when you see crows, hawk, corner, owl, blue jay, whatever. Pay attention. This could be a Taurus, very Capricorn. Like I said, this could be somebody gonna snitch on maybe snitching on the high priestess, this Agent Smith in your energy and around you. Somebody like to drink brandy. God blessing you every day. That's what these people just don't know. God blessing you every day. You don't have to worry about nothing. They're gonna like you got spiritual and protecting you everywhere you go. Somebody could have a tattoo of an owl. You could have a travel sleeve. use crystals. You could be using crystals, or somebody might be using crystals against you, or you could be wearing protective crystals, you know. Emperor. You the emperor, you know. There's an emperor in your energy. This emperor may be an agent Smith in your energy. They're doing the most, you know. But God blessing you every day. You sitting on your throne. You got the world at your fingertips, you know. Because you breaking chains, cycles, and curses in your life, you know. And God, your ancient essence is going to let you break the chains, cycles, and curses. Got crown chakra here. These people trying to send confusion spells to you, trying to make your hair fall out, you know, trying to make you be lose your mind, you know, be put in a psych ward, you know, somebody could West Nile Street. We got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But you got a royal bloodline. You know, you got a powerful royal bloodline, Pisces. This could be a brother that's an emperor that's doing this to you. You know, or there's a brother that hired as Agent Smith. You know, or this a brother that working with this father figure. Or this brother may hire this investigator to find you. You know, but someone acting like big timers. Or somebody is a big timer. Like they got money, houses, cars, land, whatever, you know. You got Bank of America here. 333 aligning with your purpose. Work on your business. Prosperity is your birthright. Oh, investigator came out again. Like I said, there's an investigator that done got hired by Agent Smith to dig up dirt on you, or this investigator, they're gonna come towards you and let you know what the Agent Smith done did in your engine and around you. They could be an important letter. Like this Agent Smith is gonna be a snitch. Like somebody gonna snitch on somebody. You know, somebody snitching on the Agent Smith, you know. Like I said, be mindful of people around you. You know, you might have to get you some protection crystals, you know. Evil eye jewels. You may be wearing evil eye jewels. You may be wearing protective crystals. You know. This could be somebody's ex-husband. Someone gonna end up in jail for somebody might end up in jail for murder. Or somebody madly in love with you. The investigator maybe done came madly in love with you. You know, done fell in love with you. And everything the Agent Smith told them, it wasn't true about you. They don't fell in love with you, you know. A father could be going to jail. Manipulation tactics. Somebody's some manipulation tactics. You know, somebody trying to manipulate this investigator against you, or somebody using manipulation tactics against somebody. Spell work, because they pay for a lot of spell work to be done on you. You know, and these investigators gonna find out that everything that this person said wasn't true. This could be an emperor that had the investigator. You know, this is emperor. You could be the emperor, or this could be an emperor in your energy. You know. Lies, slander, and gossip is not true. Somebody got stomach issues. All these manipulation tactics, all the spell work these people done did to you is not even paying off. You know, so they're going to do the next best thing, try to dig up some dirt on you, you know. Try to say, oh, you know, she into witchcraft, or she stole my money, or she making false allegations against you, you know, to have you in mental prison, to have you put in prison. You know, they're trying to dig up in there all dirt, but the investigator ain't gonna find nothing, you know, because what they find is all the evidence gonna go back to these people that done did the most to you. Like I said, you got spiritual animals that surround you. You know, you are you very you are too powerful for these people. You know, and like I said, somebody madly in love with you. This investigator is madly in love with you, but they see everything that these people saying about you is not true. Give me a couple more for my Pisces. Like I said, as a father, I'm not going to travel towards you because you're going to get an important letter. And this important letter might be getting about a stolen inheritance, you know, and these, like 3 days of darkness, you know. These people don't want you to get this inheritance, so they're going to dig in every kind of dirt they can think of to keep you from getting your inheritance, you know. Somebody could be in a wheelchair. Somebody going to take your side. So these people lying in your face. We got a government agency. You're going to get unexpected visits. Because somebody got a rich boy life. You might be finna live a rich boy life, a rich girl life. You know. Somebody going to bring you some fake and shocking news. Because this person will write bad checks. Somebody trying to get your cell phone number, they be trying. This investigator trying to contact you some kind of way. They may be trying to get your cell phone number, like a partly person writing bad check, they stealing money from an account that belong to you. I think we've seen PNC Bank and Bank of America, somebody writing bad checks, you know, and the check can't, they writing bad checks. They can't cash, they finna end up in jail. Because your light trigger these people. You manifesting your dream life. Someone could have stomach issues. That just came out. A teacher touching on kids. Somebody dealing with a mechanic. A comic trying to stop your connection. Co-workers making up lies about you. Unexpected visits that came out twice. You know, I think it's out here again, like, it's going to be an unexpected visit for somebody, you know. But you're going to get an unexpected visit. This could be from somebody dealing with, they know your father. This could be somebody from your father's family side. This could be from your mother's side of the family. This could be the investigator. This could be a lawyer. Like, it's going to be somebody that's going to contact you, travel towards you, to give you the information that you need to know. You know, it could be from somebody from the government agency. Got government agency out here, you know. These people trying to stop your prosperity. These people trying to stop your abundance and blessing. You know, they're making up, these co-workers making up lies about you. They may be, this investigator may be asking co-workers about you, you know. And they sitting there making up lies about you. Oh, you know, she ain't never on time. She, you know, she gossip about this person. Oh, he gossip about that person. She never get her work done. She always late. She always sitting there smacking gum. She dating this person. She dating that person. Ain't none of that true. Ain't none of that true at your job. Cause you always on time. You don't associate with these people at your job. Somebody murder here. Keep moving forward, don't look back, Pisces. Give me some more. Because these people part of your community. Peeping Tom. These people trying to keep you from your 10 cups and came out in revival. These people trying to keep you in 10 cups, but can't keep you in 10 cups because your angel essence is going to let you get everything that's rightfully yours. These people going to get caught in their lies about you. Somebody try to have a soul tie spell on you, with you. You got so much wisdom and knowledge. This is a major crime done against you. Your ex is bisexual. Father here and sister here. This is y'all reading. I see y'all next time.